All right, this is One Last Midnight. Welcome back to another episode of Valheim. Man, it's been a long time since I've done Valheim content, but I'm really excited to announce that Mistlands is coming out soon. Now, 6 days ago, they made an announcement that Mistlands was coming out, and they showed a trailer of Mistlands. But I've been on vacation. I've been on my holiday. You know, it's been Thanksgiving here in the U.S., and I've been enjoying myself. So I'm a little late to the game and showing what's going on. But there is all kinds of new additions into Mistlands, a whole new biome to explore and experience with just absolutely tons of stuff. So it's probably no secret, but I was really highly disappointed with the Hearth and Home update that came out, especially for those of you guys that watch me. I thought it was lacking. And I really didn't think the direction they took with the food was the right one. But I'm excited for Mistlands, and I'm excited for the changes that they've made and the additions that they've added in. But I want to talk about really quick, there was a statement that Robin made, and let me just play it.
But I remember Richard also saying, this could be the last chance we get to make something really different. Ashlands and Deep North are pretty straightforward in what to expect. A hot biome and a cold biome.
I don't 100% agree with them. I think, you know, we already have a cold biome. We have the mountain range. I don't know why we need another cold biome. Yes, they already named those two areas. They named them in a way that makes you think hot and cold. But they're not created and they're not developed yet. So this concept of we have to go in this direction because we named it this way, I think they should really change their mindsets. I think they still have two new areas in which they can do some pretty amazing stuff with. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, cold related or heat related. I think repeating the winter biome, since we have the mountain range, is going to be a little bit redundant. And hopefully they're not thinking, okay, these are just straightforward and we're just going to create a hot area and a cold area. I really hope that they are going to be thinking outside of the box for new and exciting stuff for the last two biomes. At any rate, I don't want to get 100% heavily into the new stuff into Mistlands. I don't want to spoil it all for you, but if you guys haven't seen anybody else's videos yet, or if you haven't read anything about it, now is the time to stop listening to this video because I am going to get into some spoilers. So from the trailer, Mistlands is a whole new biome, a misty area. They kept that concept of mist. They've gotten rid of, you know, the large trees and the big Jotun skulls and, you know, possibly spiders because there was a bunch of spider webs all over the place. And they've changed it into this new kind of really magical area. And I say magical because they've added magic into the game as well. So here's the list of stuff that they've added into Mistlands without getting into a deep dive. I will do another video that gets into each one of these things, but I'm not going to do it in this video. So look for future videos if you want to know about specific stuff. The new mechanic that they're talking about is the wisp light. Like I said, a stationary light or one that follows you around that gets rid of the mist in front of you. So that is the new mechanic that they're talking about. They added in 9 new creatures, including a new mist boss. As part of their new creatures, they even added in a new NPC/enemy. So this guy is friendly until you piss him off. And then once you piss him off, heaven forbid, because they really come after you. They've added in more than 20 new crafting materials, which is fantastic. That's a huge amount. 2 new crafting stations, 3 new crafting station extensions, and 3 other resource and crafting constructions. There are 15 new foods that have been added into the game and 3 new potions. There are more than 25 new craftable items. That's armor, weapons, tools. That's a huge amount of new items. And there's 35 new building and furniture pieces that are added to the game. Decorations and stuff to help defend your base. I mean, this is a huge drop. This is what we really wanted with Hearth and Home, or were thinking with Hearth and Home, was that it was going to be this huge drop, especially with new buildings and new pieces. There's a completely new type of dungeon. There are new lore stones, new dreams, new music, And then they've also made a change to fishing, added 12 new emotes, 9 new hairstyles, and 7 new beard types. In later videos, I'll be going through and looking at each one of these things independently, especially the new building items, and we'll be exploring it a lot more. Currently, right now, they have a public test going on where you can explore the new content inside of Mistlands. And I have a link to the patch notes for Mistlands, and the public test information is included in that. Remember, that's going to be 100% spoiler. There's all the new stuff that's added into that document, so make sure that you make the right decision. If you don't want to know anything, don't open it up. All right, well, that's it for me. Look for more Valheim content because there's going to be a lot more coming. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'd love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below, and make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.